Increasing your productivity shouldn't be your goal. Now, that may not be exactly what you're expecting from a time management and productivity coach, but I'm going to stand by it. Now, before we get started, I have to ask a quick favor. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. This really just helps me know what time management secrets you're finding helpful so I can give you more of the good stuff. I used to put productivity on a pedestal. If only I could be more productive, I thought I would finally get to the end of my to-do list. I would feel like I could actually get up from my desk throughout the day, and I would feel like I could spend time with my husband at the end of the day without that constant hum of anxiety that was pulling my focus to what might be awaiting me tomorrow. So my many years with this delusional goal, it went a little something like this. So all of the productivity experts say, wake up early, join the 5 a.m. club. So I'd set my alarm, 5 a.m. sharp. Only I would be greeted by this immediate pit in my stomach just as soon as I heard it buzzing. And I'd lay there a little bit longer, desperately wishing that maybe I'd gotten confused and maybe it was really Saturday. It was never really Saturday. But once again, those productivity experts, they said successful people start their day with exercise. So I would eventually pull myself out of bed, convinced that a mindful workout, it would get my head in the game and I would be in on this secret of success. Unfortunately, I was already always behind because those wasted minutes that I laid there debating if I was actually going to get up. So that morning anxiety, it would go away, but it would be replaced with that frenzied feeling of just being rushed. I'd do a super quick warm up. I would do faster reps, and I would always skip my cool down stretch or any possibility of a mindful pause to enjoy that part of my morning because who had time for that? I knew the laptop was in the other room just taunting me and waiting. Now, the productivity experts, they said I just needed to schedule my day. So I'd sit down to my computer and I'd watch my calendar fill up with meetings, but then I would thoughtfully schedule my entire to-do list into every single nook and cranny that I could find, pulling out any extra fluff. I didn't need a lunch break. That was fluff. I could multitask and work on the proposal during a meeting. That was just fluff. And if I worked 12 hours, that would give me even more time to get things done. I could even just eat dinner at my desk, remove the fluff. My productivity, it was on fire. I was doing all of the things with a huge output. But my to-do list still never seemed to get done. And my morning workouts, they got shorter and shorter, while my work days got longer and longer. My mindset was to just be productive and just get more done. But I was so blinded by this pursuit of productivity that I lost sight of what it was that I really wanted out of life. What I was really wanting was some room for a little bit of white space. Productivity is a means to an end. The goal of being productive should not be so that you can do more work. The goal of increasing your productivity is so you can do the work in less time. So you have more time for the things that you want to fill your life up with. More time for white space. So what does your fantasy white space look like? Is it more time for a painting class? More time to read that book? Or maybe more time to linger in your shavasana after a peaceful yoga class? Namaste. It's time to start making more room for this white space. So to start down that path, I have 3 steps for you to improve your productivity. Gross, I know, I said it, but with a goal to get you to your white space moments. Step 1, remove distractions for those tasks that you don't really want to be doing. So pulling together that quarterly report, it probably is not going to spark the joy that you are hoping for out of life, but it still needs to get done. So close your door, turn off notifications, maybe put on your headphones to drown out the background noise. Whatever you need to do to avoid distractions. Because these distractions and interruptions, they force you to start over. And who wants to constantly be starting and stopping and starting the work that you just want to be done? Give yourself a chance to get that task cranked out in a single sitting so you can move on. Removing distractions is going to help you not only get it done in less time, but you'll probably feel more productive while you work because your attention is not getting pulled in a million different directions. You can just focus on that one thing. Time will also go by a little bit faster because you'll be in this undistracted state of flow. It's that flow that lets you work with self confidence and with drive. And the resistance to the task that you had in the first place will probably melt away as you're able to just focus and get it done. Step 2, take short breaks to avoid long, unplanned breaks. So after your distraction-free work from step 1, get up from your desk. Take a breather. Give yourself a chance to recover before you move on to the next thing. Finding more white space, it also includes giving yourself these margins between your working hours. It's little pockets of white space to make the day feel like a little bit less of a grind. So when you don't intentionally take these real breaks, you take fake breaks. Fake breaks where you suddenly find yourself with your phone in your hand, death scrolling Instagram, or pulling up Slack to see if you missed a message, or probably checking your email for the 18th time in the last 10 minutes. All of this busyness actually prolongs the time that you're giving to the work that you're not really wanting to do. It's delaying that white space that you're desperately hoping for. So schedule time to get up from your desk. Schedule bathroom breaks between meetings. Hell, even schedule time for that Instagram break. So give these breaks a time limit, take them, and then you can get back to completing your work. Step 3, have a plan for your white space. So when you've completed step 1 and 2, you'll finally have some white space. But now what? When you aren't used to having white space in your day, it can feel really heavy at first. That can disguise itself as boredom or maybe even guilt of not keeping to the grind. Your initial impulse, it may be to fill the space with mindless busyness. So that looks like wiping down the counters or organizing a drawer, or maybe even pulling back up your work emails just in case you miss something. Give yourself a plan for your white space. So you might try writing down all of the things that you're constantly wishing that you had more time for, like reading a book or walking the dog, baking, coffee with friends, whatever it might look like for you. Make a list of these white space tasks that you can easily pull from and plan into this time. When you have a plan, you don't waste time with restless busy. That's never relaxing. And you'll, in a way, feel like you're being productive. But this productivity is saved for those tasks that create the soul-filling energy that we all really want more of. So leave me a comment and let me know what white space activity that you're going to plan for. The relentless pursuit of productivity is a flawed approach. Life is not about doing more. It's about creating room for what truly brings you joy, for what makes you hopeful when you open your eyes in the morning and fulfilled when you go to bed at night. Embracing this perspective will shift your focus from mere output to more intentional focus on the quality of life that you want to live. Now, if you're ready to get serious about getting more done at work in less time so you can finally carve out more white space, check out my Never Work Overtime Again course. This course is my step-by-step time management system that's designed to help you take back control of your day so you can start living the intentional and meaningful life that you're hoping for. You can grab the link in the video description. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like or let me know in the comments. And if you want more of these time management secrets, let me know by subscribing to the channel. Have a fabulous day, my friends. Hardly, not now. What am I trying to say? Gross? No, that was stupid. Oh my God. Okay. It's going fine. Okay. Moving distractions. Got an itch. Step 2. Always hit in the hand.